Hi, friends. Hi. Hey, Wednesday, 12:30. Okay. Hey, first of all, I think, I didn't even tell you, Claudia, but I just really thank you because, I don't even know, when did we start this? I know we talked about this before.
I know. We have to look into it because we keep saying that. I'm like, okay,
I know.
when
Does
did we
anybody
start
out
this?
here know when we started this? Okay, at 12:30. But we really, we appreciate you girls. We appreciate you guys too. Anybody who's watching us, and even if you're watching the replay, just put in their hashtag replay because we appreciate this. We hope that we're informative to you today. Of course, every day. I hope that, we don't just have too much fun and you don't learn anything.
What's wrong
okay?
with too much fun?
So, Claudia, we're
what's wrong with too
professional. We're professional.
Hey,
Okay.
Melinda, thanks for joining. Probably
Yes.
at work. Hey, lunchtime. It's great because it's lunchtime. You're taking a break. You're eating your sandwich. You're drinking your coffee.
And it's only 15 minutes, okay? Okay,
Yes.
You know us. We can talk fast. We can still have fun, be informative, and talk fast, okay? So, today, well, let me just ask. I'll just ask the question. Does anybody out there wear foundation? If you do, just put foundation in the comments. Do you already currently wear foundation? And let me just ask you, when did you start wearing foundation? Like Claudia and I were talking about, Claudia is just naturally, beautifully tan, got nice glow to her.
Not at all.
Myself, I need a little help. I need a little TLC along the way. I probably started using foundation way early on. And we were just talking about this. So whenever I went to the store, of course, my mom probably took me to the store, and I bought the terrible, well, I'm not going to say it was terrible, but it was the darkest eyeshadow. And I think my mom ever told me one time, your eyeshadow is too dark. And I'm like, I took it off and that was it. But foundation, she probably took me to the store and I just bought a foundation and, here it was. And you just buy your foundation, and I probably tried to match it to my wrist. I don't know how you used to do it when you did start, but it's really? Took it home. Did my mom, if it was the wrong shade, did she take me back to the store and do again and got another shade? Absolutely not. It's I wore it. So if any of you knew me, I don't even know,
Or you put it in your drawer and it stayed there forever.
Oh, I was probably wearing that thing. It was probably the wrong shade, but I was wearing it, okay? Because you used it. But the joyful thing about Mary Kay, especially with foundation, and I know Claudia and I both, if you're looking for a foundation, we will spend a lot of time. I want to say unlimited, but okay. So we're gonna put a little bit of a time frame on there, but
my time is limited. She can be unlimited.
I'm kidding. But we will help you.
We will work with you and
Yes.
find what works for you.
Yes, because foundation, I feel, we want to make sure that you're happy because, foundation is one of those things. Maybe I need to have Claudia look right. How's my foundation look?
It looks great.
Okay.
It looks great. It's a personal thing. I was going to say, some people, I like to match. I don't like the foundation to change me completely. So my foundation is always going to be on the light side, but it's a preference thing. Some people like full coverage. They change the look. You hardly recognize them when they have makeup on. But so again, it's a preference thing. But which ones you choose? We have lots of options, and you come to us to help match, and then figure out what kind of foundation works best for you. Because there's liquid, there's cream to powder, there's powder. So you might like something, but for your skin type, maybe we might have something that might work better for you. And
do you agree that sometimes 2 times a year, I know my skin is a little bit different in the winter than it is in the summer.
And Linda did say, if I have to say, I wore foundation when I would get makeup done for weddings. When my sister got married, I was never a foundation kind of person just because I lived by the beach and you're always in the sun, so I didn't need that. So it took me years to start using foundation, and I learned more when I became a consultant, actually, and I started learning about the benefits of foundation. Talking about benefits before we talk about the options and how you pick. The benefit is, people think, I don't like to feel cakey. You don't have to feel cakey. Why do I need foundation? The foundation is going to give you a little bit more protection when you go out in the environment. There's air, pollution, dirt, and that layer is going to protect your skin. especially with our 3D foundation that we'll talk about briefly, it's also going to give you anti-aging benefits. So foundation can be helpful. So don't disregard it completely. So how would you know what works for you? Like, we have options. We have the CC cream, we have the Time-Wise 3D powder, cream to powder, pressed powder. How do you know?
Okay, so let's just say we got these three right here. Okay, we have CC cream, the Time-Wise 3D foundations, and then the new Silky Setting powder. Okay, I use all three. The lightest coverage for myself is going to be, for me, is the CC cream. It gives a very natural, gives a little bit of a hint of a shade.
That's what I have on.
I think it has like moisturizer in there. There's SPF in there. There's a lot of good stuff in the CC cream. And it's super easy. Put it on. It's like, There's only like, I don't even know, like 5 or 6 shades. So however Mary Kay does it, I don't honestly know, but it can match 99.9% of the people. I've never had anybody like, no, it just works. Now the 3D foundation, this gives me, for myself, a full coverage. I do like it. And the great thing about these foundations is they're buildable. So whether or not, like, there's times that I might put the CC cream on first and then follow up with a 3D on top. Or maybe I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I just need like a double layer, sort of like a double chocolate brownie bar or something,
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, just put this on and then put another layer on top. Use very little of these products. And then I always top off. I don't care which one I'm using, but the Silky Setting powder. Oh my gosh, like, this is amazing. You just apply it and it just like sets stuff on there, okay? What do you use?
Today I have the CC cream on, and I always set it with the setting powder just because I don't like that dewy, shiny look. If you like that shiny look, then you apply your foundation and that's it. But I was going to say, with the 3D, we have 2 different formulas. So we'll talk about choosing the foundation for your skin. We have one that's for normal to dry skin that's going to hydrate your skin. And we have one for combination to oily, which is going to give you that matte finish. So if you want the matte finish, you want the matte formula. So lots of options, ladies, lots of options. But I always use the powder, even if it's the translucent powder. It's not a foundation, but it's going to set my CC cream and remove that shiny look.
Do you use this, Claudia?
Cream to powder, I have used before. Should we go over like cream to powder?
Yes.
Like, if you use cream to powder is recommended for combination to oily skin. It's nice. It comes in the case, and you can put it in a compact. Well, we don't have these small compacts anymore, but you can put it in your regular compact, and I can get it. But anyway, and you can use a sponge for application. It's nice because you can put it in your purse, and anytime that you need to fix your makeup or reapply, you have it in your purse and you put it on. So not highly recommended for dry skin because it's not going to give that extra hydration that the other foundations are going to give you.
I use the cream to powder. I do have combination to oily skin. So yes, it does work for me. Now I know Claudia was going to pick up my old tried and true. Okay, don't even ask me if I have any more of these because I don't. But this is the joy of being a Mary Kay consultant, because when they come out with something cool like this, this was, I don't even know, like a couple years ago.
That was an anniversary, I think.
Yes.
25th or 30th.
No, nobody's getting this, okay? Nobody is getting this for me at all because that's mine. Okay.
She's so selfish.
But I keep my pressed powder in here. So we also have pressed powder. So, sometimes during the day, being the combination of oily and being someone who is going through major hot flashes right now, sometimes we get that little like, whoo, going on. So I take this, and then I just take my little pressed powder, take my little sponge, tap, 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 and then I go on my nose, my forehead, done deal. Okay, so pressed powder. We have a lot of different foundations in Mary Kay. So really, it's going to, whether or not, first thought is like, okay, are you normal to dry skin or combination of oily? And then we can work from there. Yeah. And what kind of coverage? A light coverage, very natural, or a little bit more? You're like, no, give me the full shebang here. I need full coverage. I got issues going on.
And full coverage is doesn't mean that you're gonna feel cakey. Our foundations do not clog your pores, so it's nice. So as we said, cream to powder, the Time-Wise 3D for combination to oily. Those are options for oily skin. The powder obviously works with combination to oily skin, but if you have dry skin, I would recommend either the CC cream that has moisturizing benefits or the Time Wise 3D liquid foundation that's for your skin type, normal to dry, because that's going to give you that extra hydration and your skin is not going to feel dry or look dry or you know, it's you're going to see your wrinkles more if your skin is dry. So those are some options. What else did we miss?
Well, I think so. Is anybody out there, if you already do use foundation, does anybody apply them with their fingertips? Okay, let's go ahead. And you can private messages if you don't really want to say it out here on Facebook. But if you do wear foundation,
sometimes,
okay, you know, especially liquid.
When you forget your brushes when you're traveling.
Okay, do you ever like, you know, I know I did. I just took it, and then those little wedge things started coming out. Remember the little spongy wedge things? And then, that was the greatest thing. Oh, yeah, putting those on there. Application products make a huge difference. Okay?
Tools, the right tools.
Oh, yeah.
Guys have tools.
The tools.
Guys have tools,
yes.
right? My husband says, I need this tool. You need another tool.
Yeah.
Why?
So,
because it's specific for this job. So it's the same thing with the brushes.
Yes. They're going to give you a much nicer finish. Okay. We'll just put it that. So, we have different, we have, oh my gosh, like that little baby right there. Yeah. If you use liquid foundation, CC cream or either the 3D, just go ahead, just buy it. Okay, this is a one-time buy. You're just going to buy the brush and put it on.
Yep.
Now, we have a new blending brush. The blending brush is to die for. I use the blending brush for different things too. I use it for using in like contour. When I'm doing that, I mean, I just find that, yes, that little blending brush too. And they're soft as all get out. Okay, I don't even know what they're made of, but they work. Okay, they work.
Can I say something about the liquid foundation brush that I did learn watching videos about this brush, because normally I put my foundation here and then I tap that and then do like a circular motions. If you want to apply more foundation, you use the center part, you know, like this. Okay, you can do circular motions with this. But if you want to spread it out a little bit easier, if you kind of even it out, you can use the tip. They recommend you using the tip as opposed to the middle part.
Okay, I just learned something right now.
Watch the video because I didn't say it very well, but it was interesting. I'm like, oh, okay, because normally I do circular motions this way, but they said this is fluffier over here. And if you want to use this part here, you get a different finish.
Okay, Claudia is so good about, she is. You know how I do mine? Oh, I hate even to say this on like here. But you know what? I take this and I'm such in a hurry.
You put it on your face?
Yes! I take
but then
this.
You get a lot on there. No.
How
do you control it?
No. So whenever I do it, I take the cap off and I'm like dot, 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 and I'm done. And then I get the brush and away you go. Now, the key thing is in between the summer and winter, whenever I'm like two different shades, now that can be tricky. So
yeah, I mixed the shades before.
Well, I just got to watch where I'm putting my dots. So I have two different ones, and I'll go little dot, little dot, little dot. And then I go with another color. I go little dot, little dot, little dot. And then I'm like, blend. I don't know. I think it looks okay. I hope so.
It looks great. Your foundation looks great because it matches.
Yeah. So but the application tools, oh my gosh, like you just need to try them. And it's not like, you know, you have to buy them all over again. But one thing that you're probably going to do is you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I love this. I need another one. You want to share it. So these things, honestly, try them one time. You're going to you'll love the way that that you can apply your foundations with.
It makes a difference with a brush. Like I was away and I took my CC cream and I forgot to take my brushes. So I'm applying my makeup with hands. One thing they say is if you use your fingers, it's all good, but you're going to open up your pores and you're going to get product in your pores. It's not going to be like a nice finish with a brush, the right brush.
Yes.
Now we do have a brush for the powders. So there's a different brush for the powders. It's fluffier, it's loose. This is more dense, and you can see. And this one that Linda mentioned, blending brush, this is going to give you more full coverage because of the type of the brush. So different tools for different
Yes.
results.
Yes. Now, before using the foundation, let's just back up just a little bit before using foundation so that we don't have one here. But you know what? Can we just
What do
say
you
that
mean?
it
I
starts
can
with skincare? Okay.
Oh,
just
yeah.
You know, and that's for another time, okay? Because I'm only going to take like 15 seconds.
You can try to cover up, but
Yes.
it will be definitely
Yes.
a better finish
Yes.
if you take care of your canvas.
Yes.
Take care of
So
your
just
canvas for sure.
Get on a good skincare. Hopefully it's Mary Kay skincare.
I know a great consultant. I know a couple of great consultants that can
Yes,
work
we
with
do.
you.
We can hook you up with somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're looking for a sample or something, just to try some skincare. But before you put your foundation on, the foundation primer is like awesome. It's smooth as silk. It has an SPF of 15 in here, and it's just gonna smooth everything else. Then you put your foundation on. After you're done, oh my gosh, like I love using the finishing spray. Okay, I actually put like a couple, after my foundation, squirt, after my blush, a little bit more, squirt. I probably put like 3 different layers on this.
Yeah.
It helps.
If you have combination to oily skin, yes,
Yes.
I would definitely apply it at
Yes.
least a couple times in between while you're putting your makeup on. And it's great if you're going to work and you need your makeup to be on and flawless still in the evening because you're going out. Definitely the setting spray.
Yeah. So last but not least, and I'm watching the timer because I'm like,
I know, it's
I'm
so
on
noisy.
the timer right now. And it's going off. Oh my gosh. Keep the clock, right? Okay. So we do have oh my gosh, it's a sponge. What is it?
Blending sponge. No.
No, it's a sponge. Okay, it's a
What is
foundation sponge. Whatever. Okay, so anyways, we do have those. Now this is pretty good. It took me a little while to get used to and using the sponge, but we also have that.
Blending sponge.
The blending sponge. Oh, look at her. She is so spot on. Okay. So also tonight, if you feel like you just want to like hang out with us for another 15 minutes tonight, we're having a show and tell on Zoom. One Wednesday out of the month, we do a show and tell. Okay, tonight just happens to be your lucky night. It's all on Zoom. Okay, we'd love to see your face, but if you're like, I just don't know. All right, turn your camera off. You can still join us. But we are also going to be talking about some different foundations, probably going to be trying some on our own skin so that you can just see how we use them. But also when we have show and tells, we have specials. We have specials, okay? So join us. If you want to join us, you just need the link and we will give it to you. Just say, hey, I want the link. And then you can join us tonight, 8:30. And also, if you can't make tonight, which I hope you can, Saturday, my house, 10:30. You want to come? Lashes and lemonade plus a foundation bar. Might be the perfect time to get your foundation match. You can sort of check them out. Saturday, 10:30, my house, lashes and lemonade, a little bit of mascara if you want to try it, plus foundation bar. You're all invited.
All right, so if you're on Facebook, obviously, if you're watching us, you're on Facebook. In our groups, we put the information for the show and tell. I will share again. I will share the link. But if you can't find it, just message us and we'll quickly send it to you. And I hope you can make it. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. So, hey, if you have any questions at all on any of these foundation products or anything at all, just let us know. We'd be more than glad to answer any questions. So, yeah. We'll see you again next Wednesday, Lunch and Learn. But also, if you want to join us tonight for the show and tell, we hope that check us out. Let us know. We'll just send you the link, but we hope to see you there. Okay?
And it's on Zoom in 15 minutes again. So
Yep. Okay.
we'll have the timer too.
Yes. All right. Have a good day.
Have a good day.